Good morning, Red. Good morning, Angel. Cinnamon. Well, good morning to you too, Sassy Pants. So I have a lot of plants started, and I don't have a whole lot of place to put them. So this is the fall crop, the fall and winter crop. And I started over 500 seeds, so I need a place to put them. So today's project is my seed starting table. So that's going to be in the Tactical Operations Center. So here's my table, and then over there on the ground where all that wood is, that's the wood for my seed starting table. So I'm going to be building that over here. I'm going to build it in place, that way I'm not having to move it a whole lot. I'm going to have to come out from the camo netting a little bit, or I need to lift it up to get it out of the way. So I'll be working on it over on that side. I just want everything out of the way. So I need to go get tools. So I'm going to go break into Wes's shop and grab his tools. Don't tell him. So I picked out two of the straightest boards here that I'm going to keep, and the rest of them have to go somewhere else. I think I'm going to put them on top of the plastic on the potato beds just to hold down the plastic. I noticed the wind last night. We had a little storm coming through, but the wind blew some of the plastic off. So I'm going to put these on top of that to kind of hold them in place a little bit better. Okay, so the two long ones are going to stay long, just so they're the full length of the TOC. And then this one here, the third one, since it's a little bit warped, I'm going to cut cross beams in the length that I need in the most straight part of the board. That way I can do some cross beams, connect it together. And then all of these 2x4s are going to be my uprights. And I'm probably going to do 4 sets of uprights. That way there's not going to be any sagging in the middle, just for more stability. And I have them, might as well use them. All right, so I got Wes's power drill out of the shop, and I got a bunch of screws, so I'm gonna get started building. Oh wait, I need the saw. Another trip to the shop. Don't tell Wes. So I got all but the uprights cut. So we're going to have all the cross beams situated. I want to put those in first. I want to make sure that everything is secured in place. I am going to need to drill some holes first in order to make sure that the wood doesn't split when I go to drill the screws in place. So I am measuring out the two lengthwise boards at 27.5 inches. So I'm going to have 7 sections, and from center, it's 27.5 inches to the next board, to the center of that board. So the cross beams are going to go in. I'll have 2 on the end and then 6 in the middle to give more stability and support for the whole thing, especially since I'm going to be watering and it's going to be kind of heavy. So I want to do that. I also have the uprights. Those still need to be cut. I'll put those into place once I have all the support cross beams on it. That one, I'm going to need to put some boards underneath to give it a flat surface to work with. So I need to find a flat, I think I have a couple of those, the 2x6 boards that are flat. So I'll rotate the 2 lengthwise up, put a board underneath, and then start doing the support structure, support cross beams, and put that together. So let's get started on that. All right, who's ready to redneck this? I am. So the boards are quite warped. You can see as they kind of go down this way, it tips up a bit. So with the legs in place, that's going to put some pressure on it. So what I'm going to need to do is once I put the legs on it, I'm going to have to set it up and then wet all the boards down. Wetting the boards down and continuing to wet them down, soak them through, is going to allow the boards to start settling in place where they are. And for the most part, it's not too bad. That spot right there that's warped is the only real bad warping in the whole section. So I'm not too concerned about it. So I'm gonna put the legs on it and I'm gonna start setting it up. So I need to cut the legs and then set the whole thing up. All right, getting there. starting tray table.
We don't need one of those.
You don't decide what I need. Remember?
Could you have made it a little more ungainly?
Would you pull it out? Oh my God, put that back. Will you pull that out, please? Thank you.
You're welcome.
Now I need you to help me turn this over.
It's too big.
Turn it over.
That's crooked as dog's hind leg.
Because it's warped wood.
Oh, it's a warp builder.
Thank you. Bye. No. You're on camera.
I was grabbing my phone.
Uh-huh.
You were going to tell me?
You were. So now Wes is going to claim he helped build this just because he helped flip it. That's how he operates. And I'm going to blame you for the warped end down there, the part that like sticks up and turns. That's your fault. I'm going to blame you for that.
Not my fault.
No, it's your fault. So he built it crooked, not me. We're going to stick to that story. Thank you. You're a liar. You don't even lie well. Hey, I have chips coming, by the way. So Jean has somebody chopping down some trees and shredding them up. So I just went over there and asked him to just dump it over here. And they were all excited about it. Like, yeah, we'll do it. So it's good. Good. All right, so I'm going to level out the ground a little bit. Wet the boards down, help them warp back into place where they're supposed to be, and see how it goes. So seed tray table is almost done. We'll get it stained up today and then start using it. So, all right. Well, thanks for joining me on another episode of Amy Builds Crappy Shit. Stop. All right. Well, thank you for joining me again today for another building thing. Again, I'm not a carpenter. I'm not very good at it, but I work with what I have, and what I have is warped wood. So do what we can. You can't do that.
You can't swear. What are you doing?
I am done building for a little while. I want to go in and have lunch. What are you doing?
Playing football.
Playing football? That's a funny way of playing football. Well, I'm going in to eat. You have fun with that. All right, so before we go to stain it, I'm trying to de-warp the wood. So I have weighted buckets down here, and I have weighted buckets down there. And I have all of my seed trays here that are full with water, plants, and soil, so that we can try and get this going. Probably need to turn those around so I know what they are instead of having to be outside to figure out what they are. So, because I am weighing it down, which means I'm not going to stain it today, I think I'll have my farm helper stain the rest of the stanchion, because we're not quite done with that. And then that can be done finally. I mean, it's been since February. Yeah, I know. It's been a while. But the only thing I didn't do was stain it. Everything else had been done. I built the whole thing, and everything was going really good. I was able to milk off of it. But I do want to protect it from the environment, so I definitely need it stained. Same with this here. Because it's going to be in a very wet environment, it's going to constantly have water over it. It definitely needs to be protected. So we're going we're going to stain this, do a couple coats on it, and protect it so that I can continue doing this. All right, well, that's it for today. We'll see you again next time for another iteration of Amy Builds Crap. All right, we'll see you again next time. Bye.